guys, welcome to the channel. Today I have an exciting guitar to show you. It's the brand new Sire Larry Carlton, well, LP kind of guitar. Goldtop, no? Yeah, they can't fool us. This is an LP. But man, the Sire guys have knocked it out of the ballpark as far as I'm concerned. This guitar, and I will hold it so that you can see it, how beautiful it is. Goldtop, double binding, wonderful. Ebony fretboard, look at that headstock. Larry Carlton's name, Sire's logo, locking tuners in the back. Satin finished mahogany neck. Look at this nice cutaway for your upper axis, guys. It's a two-piece body. The craftsmanship on this guitar is immaculate, absolutely immaculate. Guys in Sire, they make everything in-house, so the hardware, the pickups, the locking tuners, it's all made by themselves. But what they've done, to me, the best job is the marketing part. I mean, they've priced this guitar right into the Epiphone price bracket. So this guitar in Europe is $550. When I go to a live gig, I never ever see an Epiphone. I mean, and I literally mean never. Even bands with really young guys, they got Gibsons, they got Fenders, they got Sures, they got Mahoganys. I mean, all the top makes, that's what they bring to the stage. And it's not just because of the quality of the guitars, it's also because of the heritage, the name that they bring with it. And this is where Epiphone, as far as I can see here, has got a tough job to penetrate the live market. I think a lot of people buy the Epiphones when they practice at home and they play at home. I mean, I've got, I think, 2 or 3 of them, and they are fantastic guitars. There's nothing wrong with them, but they've got sort of a, I'm not saying a negative, but a sort of a loaded value on the headstock. It will always be the little brother of the guitar that you actually want to buy, but you didn't buy it because you didn't have the funds or whatever. So if you're on stage and you're holding an Epiphone, people might think like, or you might think that the people will think that you're not splashed out, you've not splashed out for the real deal for one reason or the other. So you sort of start off with a sort of a negative emotion with that guitar. It might be totally wrong, technically speaking, but that's what it is and that's what I see. And I think that's one of the reasons I never bring my Epiphones out when I go out gigging. I always bring something that holds the status of a guitarist that's been playing for decades, and I just, I know it's technically speaking not the right attitude, but that's what it is. But with this guitar, with this name on the headstock, I feel very comfortable. I mean, first of all, it hasn't got that sort of negative feel to it. On the contrary, if people know about guitars and they see Larry Carlton's name on the headstock, they might consider it a bonus. People who know the Sire brand will no doubt recognize the fact that I've chosen a quality instrument and maybe didn't bring my really €3,500 Gibson to the club where I'm playing, because the guitar might get damaged. And this guitar will hold up on all fronts very well on that stage, so it doesn't have that negative thing. Even it's actually a bit of an attitude thing, like this is a guitar I chose to play. So for me, it's got a positive connotation. So they marketed this guitar right into that Epiphone slot, which I think is genius, because they offer a more modern guitar. I mean, you have the Epiphone models, of course, they're slightly more expensive. They offer that modern approach, on a traditional guitar for the price of a very, very affordable guitar. And I think this is brilliant. And they do the same thing with their Strat model. It's more like a Super Strat. I haven't tried that one yet, so that is still coming up. But I think they do a similar thing, and they just, with that Strat, they are in the same. They are aiming for the same audience as Ibanez with their AZ or AZs, but for half or a quarter of the price if you compare them to Japanese-made guitars. And I think the quality will be very comparable, especially for live performance. So this guitar compared to the Gibson, build-wise, there's nothing to criticize on this guitar. Actually, the fretboard is much better than the one the Gibson. The fret ends are really smoothly rolled, and they remind me a lot of my LTD EC1000, I think it's called. You know, the LP guitar from ESP. Playing wise, this one feels quite similar to the LTD. I think they're on a par build quality wise. So what's not to like about this guitar? I have no idea. The only thing I noticed immediately when I picked it up is it looks like a Les Paul, but it doesn't feel like a Les Paul when you play it. It feels like a more modern guitar, and all the things that you might, as a player, like about a Les Paul, be it a Gibson or an Epiphone, because I think Epiphone has got that too. A lot of the things that the heritage that you feel in your hands is different on this guitar. It doesn't have that feel. I'm not quite sure what makes it different. Maybe because it feels very modern, and it's not as rough around the edges as the Gibson or the Epiphone. Might be a bit too smooth, too good, too well built to really feel like a Les Paul. I'm not quite sure, but it feels different. It may sound similar because of the woods and the pickups and the way it's constructed, but it feels different in your hands. So if you're looking for an LP replacement, give them a try and see what you think. But if you're looking for a wonderful guitar for an amazing price that is very much into that traditional look and feel of a Les Paul, you can't go wrong with this one. And I was going to add, especially for the price, but the price doesn't matter. Even if these guitars were €1,000, I would still buy them because they are absolutely worth that much. But they're not. They're almost half that price. So there you go. Okay, guys, that was it. I hope you liked it. I haven't seen many people talking about the Larry Carlton model, so that's why I'm doing this short video to get it out there. So hope you like it, and I'll see you guys next time.